We got big news today, guys. Today is the first ever BTB interview. Well, I don't know how much of an interview it's gonna be, but I'm heading up to hang out with Charlie Davis today. Gonna go help him set up his Skype so he can teach online lessons and, you know, ask him all the good questions. Like how to play high. That's pretty much all you wanna know, right? We're gonna beat the worst of the traffic, which is nice. Although, there will still be a shitload of it. Woo! Yeah, we are in the valley. We are still in the valley. I have arrived, and I'm approaching the door. Nice, Charlie. Charlie, I'm here.
How much money they gotta spend? Are really good.
This is what's gonna sell those lessons.
Wow, they got
The man.
Okay, so this is the book. It's actually a tribute, and it's kind of based on his routine. That's the door to his studio in Indiana. This is a little thing Bob Slack put in here, and this was, the introduction was written by Carl Sievers, University of Oklahoma, principal in the Oklahoma Symphony and one other symphony there. I got all the pictures from Diane, his daughter. This was originally like about his life and his teaching, done for the ITG Journal. I tried to put little quotes where I could put them. It's probably about 20 of them through the whole book that were things he would have said, and sometimes specifically about an exercise. This one was about Herbert Clark 1. The way he did it was to do a spider web. I think he may have been the first one to start doing this. You start in F sharp, you go to F, G, E, G sharp, so forth, half step higher, half step lower. And this is a little note from one of the guys in the Chicago Symphony trombone player role, not even the trumpet player, and how much his teaching impacted him and actually made him the player he is. And then there was a later routine. That's the earlier routine that I started with. And then later we started this thing of blowing the pipe. When you buzz a mouthpiece, like a lot of guys were doing and still do, it's kind of an isometric exercise. Da, da, then here's a tonguing variation of da 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 da. So you still get the flexibility, but adding a single time. More quotes. If you want something that you've never had, you've got to do something you've never done. Success is not a result of spontaneous combustion. You must set yourself on fire. If by Rudyard Kipling, and these were things hanging on his wall, you know. You take this one and you go all the way to here in one breath. You push yourself to do that. When I was doing this in college, I could go up to here and then come down scale-wise all the way to there. I can't get through that now. There's this St. Chacones, the bugle calls, which are great, especially when you get to that last son of a bitch there. Yeah, it says, oh hell, I could teach a monkey to play the trumpet if I could get him to believe in himself. Pretty close. It's also airflow again. You're still dealing with air. And then there's a variation that Jerry Hay came up with in Hawaii on Clark 3. Some of it's just things that, you know, all of us did out of boredom.
Yeah.
Play the same routines for too many years, and you try and find ways to change it. I wish I knew who did them all, but like I said, it was really about this guy anyway. So he had me play all the way down to low C and then back up to C, and back down to low C and back up to C. Holding notes, each one of the notes as long as you can, that'll kill you. One octave up and down, and then down and up, and you don't take the horn off your face. You keep going as high as you can play, then rest for 45 seconds, continue to where you left off. So if you got to say a high G, you would start again on a high G, and it'll come out, and you'll manage to get another few chromatic scales out of it, and then you rest. And I had to put something funny at the end, so I knew Roy Eldridge a little bit from all of us going in on our way home from playing Jimmy Ryan's in New York on Buddy Rich's band. We'd stop in here and play, and we got to know him a little bit. And anyway, I thought this was funny. He says, you have to remember the trumpet is a mean instrument. The meanest there is. It's a damn monster. Sometimes I feel like throwing it out the window. It's such a beast. There are times when it treats you so sweet and nice, everything comes out just perfect. Then you come back to it the next night. You rub your hands together and say to yourself, you're going to do it all over again. You pick up the horn, put it to your chops, and the son of a bitch says, screw you. And this is the list of materials that we would have studied with Bill Adam. And this is some of the reading material he would assign to us. Self-improvement, Maxwell Maltz was a big one, psychocybernetics. He was a plastic surgeon, and he started realizing when he changed someone's appearance ever so slightly, most of his friends would hardly even notice that they had anything done. Like a very attractive woman would come in and she had a bump on her nose here that she wanted to get rid of, you know. He got rid of it, and from being a shy introvert, she became much more outgoing, and it was all about self-image, her perception, not what others saw, but was what her point of view, how she looked. And because she felt better about everything, it totally transformed her. And then all of this, of course, is for nonprofit. It all goes to try and keep this William Adam Trumpet Festival. That's one reason I wanted to do this and make the money go towards them to help keep things going and pay some bills and scholarships and for different people. Never get angry with yourself. Never try to go too fast. That anxiety is created. If you do those things, you're actually practicing being anxious and upset when playing. Of course, that's how we will feel emotionally when we play. If that's how you practice relax, it's supposed to be fun. We don't work music, we play music. Scale of chill. Think of the most beautiful sound you can imagine and blow through this sound as you play these long tones. You're only thinking of one thing, and this is sound. I love this one. They used to have a sign, it's a Pennsylvania Dutch thing, and he had a little card hanging on the wall above his desk. The hurrieder I go, the behinder I get. What a lot of people don't know about him was he almost had a degree in psychology as well. He used Gestalt when he taught, which was like he would say things to get you to think differently. It was result oriented rather than analytical. So he would say something in a way that would make you visualize it differently. Remember to imagine a beautiful sound. Keep your attention on that sound. Keep your energy up, but never tense. Move the energized air through the sound. Stay calm and mentally focused, never anxious. We are capable of one thing at a time with considerable ease. When we have to be concerned with two things at a time, playing becomes more difficult. When we were confronted with three things, it literally becomes impossible. If we keep our minds on a beautiful sound and accelerating the air through the sound, on not forcing the sound, many problems disappear. You know, when you feel like you're really playing well, your mind is just in the music.
And the baseball bat's for beating up on your students, right?
Yeah, that's when they miss a note. Hit them in the knee real hard. How do you clip this sucker on? Oh, there it is. There's photo booth.
Charley Davis on the World Wide Web.
Can you imagine that?
The times they are changing. What century are we in? 21st.
21st.
Just joined the 21st century.
I can't put it in the dock. I can put it in the.
Jesus, Charley.
Okay, perfect.